Okay, so see if we're going live. We should be going live. Where is it? Let's refresh all this stuff. Okay, guys, how's everybody doing out there? Do we even have anybody here yet? Just me and So Blessed so far. We don't have anybody in the chat. So far, I don't see nobody, but give a few minutes. People watching football, I'm sure. Oh my goodness. What a day, what a day, what a day. That is a beautiful book. Hopefully Reef's on his way. Checking in to see what's going on. Is anybody watching? Me. I'm watching. I'm the only one watching. Nobody's even here yet. Ah. Oh, there are people showing up. What's up, Wayne? Kenneth? How you guys doing tonight? So blessed to be right back. We're going to get started. If you guys don't remember, we are going to be talking about some comics today. I do have 2 new Funko Pop pickups, though I will show off here shortly. Our collector fiend, what's going on? Checking to see, making sure everybody's gotten the link. Okay. Should be good to go there. Oh my goodness, guys. How's everybody doing on this Sunday? Whose football teams won? Whose football teams lost? Nobody? Well, I can tell you my team won. I don't have it up here, but the Commanders. I should do that. I don't have no new Commander stuff yet because I think they're going to change the name again since they couldn't get the copyright on Commander. So we'll see. My wife's down waiting for the new Cowboys game to start up. There, he's back.
Ooh, I'm back.
You watching any football today?
I just watched a little bit of the Packers and Bears game, but that looked pretty one-sided, so I was happy about that. And watched the Kansas City game on Thursday. That was an interesting game.
Yeah. I think that the Lions are going to be interesting this year.
Yeah,
I can't believe the Browns destroyed the Bengals for all.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Burrow, but that did not. He had 80 yards for the day. That was it. And then Tua's looking good this week.
Mm-hmm.
He had a couple 100 yards before halftime.
What's up, Umpty? Yeah, I don't know where Reef is. I've not. It says he was on thing, so yeah, the Packers are giving it to the Bears. My goodness, ouch. Oh well. As long as the Cowboys lose tonight, I'll be happy.
Yeah. That's right, because you're a Commanders fan?
Commanders, yep, all the way.
Yeah.
Oh, well, here he goes. He had to be, if he can't be late, he's not going to be here. What's up, Reef?
Hey, I was on the link you sent last week. I was sitting there by myself.
Like, what the heck's going on?
Oh.
What's going on, fellas?
Having fun.
Left me sitting here by myself for a few minutes.
Oh man.
Hey, just to let you know, since we're going to be talking about comics today mostly, I did pick up 2 new pops. I had to
Did
get
you?
Oh, we got the Christmas one. Nice.
Yeah. And it's buy one, get one half off. So I wasn't originally going to get Bob Cratchit, but here's the thing though. This is a normal price pop. You get 2 pops technically because they're not they're each separate. And both
So
of
you
them.
get him the little mini. Oh,
So explain that to me, Funko. How come you can sell those to the same price? I got a new pickup today too, new comic.
did you?
What's up, Blaze? What's up, Bumpy?
First Jim Lee Batman.
Get this set up.
It's a foil cover.
Ooh, that's a nice one. I like some of them ones that you pulled out of the $4 things or whatever.
Oh, that one of those was a New York Comic Con exclusive out of a $4 pack at Five Below. What the heck?
Wayne Deacon, what's up, man?
So,
Hope you guys are doing awesome.
Yeah, I was trying to hit up our Meyer today, see if they had any more of those 4 or 5 packs. But for us, they're like anywhere from 15 to 20.
I haven't seen any of them kind of things. I got one comic book store I go to, and it's like an hour and a half away.
I went to Ollie's today, and someone had opened up all of the packages that they had, and they'd went in there and priced each comic for $1, but they put it right on the cover. So I'm like, well, these are all ruined.
Ollie's has them?
Yeah, Ollie sells packs.
Oh, see, now I got an Ollie's right next to me. I need to check that out.
Yeah, they're normally over like where you go over their graphic novel section. It's normally right at the very bottom of those. They'll have them stacked up.
Well, yeah, 'cause out by us, you find them out by the all the trading cards.
Yeah, I bought 2 packs yesterday at Hot Topic because again it was buy one get one half off. I was like, you know what? Let me just try. They were junk, so definitely a waste of money.
Yeah, I haven't seen any more. So I'm waiting to see if Walmart out by us is gonna start getting them.
If Walmart gets them, they'll all be opened up right there. Like, oh, our Walmart's gotten bad because they for some reason they started putting the Pokemon cards back in the toy aisle. So you go back there now and they're just all opened up and been ripped open. Stuff's missing. It's like,
Yeah, out by us, our Walmart has like a small section of they'll do the blister packs and then a couple of the tins, but mostly all the EBTs and singles are all up front. And now some of the tins they put on a special price, but they're in a lock box. So each one has their own lock box.
see,
Like,
what then? I mean, I don't think theft's as bad in my area as some places because we went to a place in Vegas, like literally the entire toy aisle was screened. You couldn't touch any toys. You had to get somebody to open up a case to get anything. I was like, wow, they must be just stealing left and right at this place to have that much.
like our Walmart, at one point they had half the sodas were open, so they put it at a discounted price. I think they were like what, $8, maybe even cheaper. And now they're just back at retail, $14.99.
I haven't seen a soda yet at Target that hasn't already been opened up.
So yeah, the one Target I go to, the one that's in the toy aisle that had all of the Guardian sodas, those are all open. But the ones that are actually on the back wall with all the Funkos and collectibles, all like the new Spider-Man, new DC ones, all of those haven't been touched. None of them have been open.
I've
Unless the one-
never seen one that hasn't been open at mine. And I would think it has to be employees in the stock room, because I mean you really got the balls to open up 42 plus sodas right there. Target's got the camera action.
Are any of the non-numbered ones even worth anything, even Chase or not? Do they have any value? I feel like they wouldn't have no value if there's an unlimited number of them. Like, why would you pay more than?
Yeah, I want to say they're probably usually $25-$30 for an unnumbered one.
Extreme in the house. What's up, man? Hope you're doing awesome.
I was hoping I would get my CGC stuff back by today so I could show off some stuff.
Anthony, in my Walmart, the sodas are literally right next to the photo department registered in electronics.
Yeah, that's the way my Walmart is too, and they still open them up. Walmart employees.
That's what I'm saying. It's got to be employees, dude. Like, how? I don't see how you can sit there and like unwrap it and like pop it open and take that loud bag out, look in there. I can't see someone doing that to like 30 of them.
I think most people just don't care. No, I don't care. It's just Walmart. I'm not stealing. I'm not.
Well, Walgreens won't let the employees stop a thief, so maybe Walmart does the same thing now. Like if you see someone stealing in Walgreens and you're an employee, you're not allowed to do nothing. Even the managers.
Well, I mean, technically, if you're just opening it up, are you even stealing it? That's the question. Like, what could they get you for opening it?
Like, I mean, yeah. You can't go down the Lego department or action figure and open it up. Let me see if his right leg works.
Yeah.
You're paying for it, dude. Just like if you probably spill your drink at a restaurant. Give me some more money.
Anyways, Reef, did you dig out your comics that you were going to dig out? Oh, wow. Of course, you're so far away. I'm going to need a magnifying glass to see anything you guys got.
I was mainly wanting to see what you guys had to say and offer. I'm not going to be a big part of this show.
Sure, you
like
are.
I said, even Quick Draw brought a good point up. You know, most of the '90s comics, they were printed so many. My whole collection probably isn't worth $10.
You know,
but I got a key pile right here. No matter what, if they're worth a penny, I still kind of would like to get these slabbed up just for me.
Well, the thing you got to understand, the 90s, no matter what, like, yeah, the 90s were big, but that was part of during the boom and all that. But the problem is that what you're not thinking about is there are so many keys in the 90s that are worth so much. Your Amazing 300s is a 90 key. All those Todd McFarlane Amazings are 90s. I mean, it's just there is some money to be found in the 90s comics.
It's like that. It's like the Superman one you held up the other day. You got for $4 in that $4 pack. All right, so I think I have like 2 and 3, and I've been wanting to get 1, but dude, stuff like that. I mean, that was literally when I was a little kid, and it's in a $4 pack. Like this one. That's the one you got, right?
No, mine's the 30th commemorative.
Oh, so yours is like a remake or something?
Yes. You see at the top, it says 30th anniversary.
Okay, so I got the original one then.
And I can tell you, I mean, so for right now, I mean, my problem is one issue I want to talk about was everybody seems to have different versions of where they go to sell to find out price. Like eBay is not the end all be all because you have so many conventions and stuff like that.
Thank you, David. I appreciate you stopping by too, man. Hope you're doing awesome.
Let's see, 75 search.
Yes and no extreme. I mean, today was the first day for it, so a lot of stuff yet to do. I'm sitting on a gaming cube. That's all my games on.
Damn, I forgot my keyboard.
Hey, Bradley. Hope you're doing okay, buddy.
So the sealed bag of that Superman 75 goes for like $10. Standard goes for $5. If you got the newsstand, which always goes for more, is a 10. I mean, not a lot of value, but DC books just don't. And the fact of the matter is they brought him back. If he'd stayed dead, this would be an extremely expensive book. But they brought him back. That's. But I can 100% agree with you. Most of your 90s DC comics just don't have value. Comparatively, DC don't have value, period.
I like DC though over Marvel. It's mainly just Batman, you know what I mean? Like I'm a Batman fanatic.
Well, that's why you collect what you love.
Yeah,
Don't worry about the value. I mean, if you find something that's worth the value, that's when I would be like, hey, let me get it professionally slabbed. But if you love the cover, go get the quick slabs. Do the DIY stuff yourself.
That's one of the ones I was going to that comic shop to trade for. Is that Batman 423? Is the 423 and then the Amazing Spider-Man 301 were the 2 hour after, and neither one was in great shape. They were probably 6s or 7s. I mean, it was almost brown. The cover of the 301 had brown stains on it. So I mean, he was wanting too much as it was, but in the condition they were in. Dang, Reef, you're going to get hooked up with some Batmans.
Oh, yeah, man. Appreciate that.
Reef, did you see the Batman I picked up today? Were you here for that?
What's that?
The Batman I picked up today?
Today, no.
You see it? It's the reprint of the first issue of Jim Lee Batman.
Oh yeah. That thing looks sweet. Is it like silver mirror looking?
Yeah, it's like chrome foil.
Yeah, that thing's nice.
I also got a pretty cool Error comic somewhere. I was going to show you because it's a Batman comic. It's supposed to be blacklight, but they messed up on the print, so it don't look right. There it is. So you see this, you can see everywhere brown's supposed to be a different color.
Oh so yeah, that's cool.
Here. It still looks kind of cool under a black light, but I got it just because I've never had a printing error comic, and this one was within the price range I could get.
That's not the same one you showed the other day, though, is it?
No, that's just a normal black.
Yeah, that looked really black light.
I got another new blacklight one too. I don't know where it's at though. I don't know if people can see, but I have literally. You can see my. Yeah, I'm trying to organize. It's, whew, and then all of those up there. It's a mess. I can't even find where I put my pop protectors, which is really bothering me because I don't like having pops without protectors on them.
So I broke down and bought protectors for my Handmade by Robots because I'm not like a huge collector of that, but I do collect it and I do like the exclusives for it because some of them are really hard to get because most of the exclusives are piece counts. I broke down and bought the protectors last week, and most expensive thing I've ever purchased, dude. Like it was fucking ridiculous. $60 for 20 of them.
That's kind of high, I feel.
But that's the only place I can find who makes them right now. You know what I mean? And they need to be, if it's in my collection, it needs to be protected. Point blank.
I get you. I don't like having stuff without protectors.
Like, I don't like my movie moments. I just seen that they're starting to make the movie moment protectors and stuff. I don't like how mine are just sitting out like that. But
Yeah,
I want to look at them.
I need I need a protector for my Scooby Doo in the Haunted Mansion, for my Jaws movie moment, the shark eating a boat, and then the Deadpool on Unicorn. Those are all odd size ones. They're not like a universal size.
What's up, Quick Draw? Appreciate you stopping in, man. Hope you're doing awesome.
But anyways, yeah. So you ever watch any of the comic book people who on YouTube who do the comic books? Anybody? Do either one of you guys?
I have a comic book worm. That's it.
Yeah, there's a couple I watch, but nothing too often.
So I've been watching them regularly. Basically, what I typically do is I'll just click one and let it play while I'm sorting and trying to organize stuff, and then I'll just keep. They just once you know how you watch one, then they just keep on playing the other things in the sim. Yeah. One thing that's been bugging the hell out of me, and I understand that probably some people don't understand this, but they don't. But these people do these CGC unboxings, and they're like, they'll have like the covers, what they got, their grade covered, and there's no way it's a surprise to them. I'm like, it's the fakest thing ever, because one, the moment they get done grading, you get a list sent to your email of what you sent in and what grade it got, and the notes and stuff are right there too. So that's, I mean, oh my god, it just bugs the hell out of me that they pretend like they don't know. And some of them, they have like tape over it, so obviously who put the tape on there and stuff like that. So that's just one thing I've noticed, and it aggravates me. And I can be a pretty patient person, but there's no way that these people are not opening up their email to see how well they did when most of these people are reselling this stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, because you think that, I mean, like a lot of some of these mystery box people, we've been seeing the same thing. Where it's, oh, heck, I got this, awesome grail, or that. I mean, I understand that sometimes you may accidentally open a package. I've done that and go, crap, I just ruined the surprise. But especially if you're saying, hey, you get confirmation exactly whatever it's scored at, then yeah, I mean, it's nice content, but you can just say, hey, I got some really good scores. But then again, if you're an avid collector of this, you should know roughly by looking at, all right, is this going to score high, or is this going to be a low score?
Well, yeah, I don't know. That's one thing that bothered me. I mean, I've almost stopped watching most of the YouTube people I used to watch because all they do is mystery boxes. And to me, the thing with mystery boxes, if I watch you guys do a mystery box, I know that you paid your hard-earned money. So if you pull something great, that's amazing for you. But most of the big channels anymore, I mean, they're using other people's money that they've sent in, their Patreon's money, you know what I'm saying? It's not their real money. So it's like, you're not putting anything on the line. And that's, I think, part of it is there's no gambling involved if you're using someone else's money.
Yeah, especially if you're going to go out and you're buying like a $200, $400, $1,000 mystery box. Where me, heck, I mean, if I spend $100 on mystery boxes, I'm like, crap, I hope I get something.
Yeah, I'm sure. I think I can tell on some of the people that I watch about when they get their grades, like I can tell there's a couple out there that they come across as genuine. They actually seem surprised, but like maybe their wife or they have their girlfriend or boyfriend or whoever block it. I'm sure there are, but there are some on here that I know. Like some of these people, some of the ones I watch, I mean, I'm not a big purely in it for the money type of guy, so that kind of aggravates me anyways. But if it's your business, I guarantee you they probably already have them listed before they even do their video. So because they got to make the money. I mean, they got to get their money back. They got to get that money. They got to hit while the iron's hot. So they're not going to wait for that mail to come in. But yeah, that's just one thing. Overall, and the only other thing that bothers me is when I'm watching a video and they pick out something really good, and it's like, oh, I love that, and then they'll just put it back. And I'm like, oh, why would you put it back? Why? Or tell me where this is at because I want to go there and get that.
I'm not a mystery box fan. You see me buying mystery box anymore, it's because I'm supporting the channel.
Yeah, I like that. I like it when people do their mystery boxes and they're trying to help out. Like I do those. I've done those before in the past, and I bought other people's in the past. That's fine. It's just aggravating to watch some channels. Like every day they have a new video of a mystery box, and it's like a $200 mystery box, and they're all excited because they got $280 in value, and it's like, well, none of that's your money. And then they have their whatnot where they're.
Let me ask you this, dude. Do you think there's anyone out there that's actually making their own boxes? Because Ralphie's Funhouse isn't going to pop on your YouTube video and be like, hey, that's not my box.
Huh.
You know what I mean?
I've never even thought about that.
Nobody's gonna. None of them companies are gonna jump on there and be like, "That's not my box."
So you think they got some people out there faking boxes?
Why not? That's great content if you think it's real.
That is honestly something I didn't even think about. But you're right. You're absolutely right.
What are we talking about now?
If people fake their own boxes, like they say they got from Ralphie's or whatever, and then they pad it and make their own.
Like Chalice Collectibles $1,000 mystery box, and you made that shit yourself. Because I mean, Chalice, they're not jumping on your video and selling your app. Like that's not our box.
Well, I think that probably goes in that same genre of they always send out their top hits.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm sure we all know, even everyone in chat, what people are capable of with content on here. That fake content sells.
Well, and I think that's why a certain company went to a digital mystery box, trying to hope that people will streamline that, because then they can go, oh, yep, think of how much more money they're going to save on shipping because, you spend whatever it is for one of those boxes and you get a $10 pop. Are you really going to want to have that shipped to you, or are you just going to re-roll it?
So, Funko Bros, Ryan, Simon, appreciate you guys coming through. Hope all of you are doing awesome.
Watching that almost made me think of it's kind of like an NFT game. Oh, buy this mystery box. If you don't like it, all right, well, sell it back to us. Buy another one.
Anyways, so Pop Cop's in the house.
So, Pop Cop, appreciate you stopping in. Hope you're doing awesome, man.
But we were talking about getting slabbing stuff. So, like I told you, Reef, it's $25 a comic, basically. And plus shipping, and then you have to buy a little box because they want you to ship it in their the little thing that the shipper, which are currently sold out of, or you can take it to any convention that they're at. But to me, I think like if it's a comic that you're wanting to display.
All right, so this one right here, it's really thick. Now, does that matter that it's not like a normal comic?
No,
it's kind of thick, bro.
But
I like it because you can feel it. It's like 3D.
Right.
Like you can feel the skull on his chest
But certain comics, like when they get to a certain thickness, might cost a little bit more. Yeah, quick draw. But if you're just wanting to hang out, it's $15 to have it pressed if you want to get pressed. So you're looking at $40 a comic.
None of these have ever been open, ever. Because I bought 2 of them when I was young.
Well, here,
I bought one to read and one to store away.
Show us what all you have, and I'll tell you which ones.
So this one I wanted to get, definitely. I don't care what it costs. I really like this one. It's also thick.
Okay, that's an actual graphic novel. It's an Elseworlds, so that would probably cost you a little bit more because it is not considered a comic book.
Um, this is the same thing, man. It's real thick, but I really love this one.
Batman Year Two. That is the McFarlane series. That's a reprint of Detective Comics, but that's Todd McFarlane. Yeah,
But
I actually have.
it's thick as well.
Yeah, that would be considered a graphic novel.
This Robin one, thick.
Yeah, so this comic right here is part of that graphic novel that you showed.
Is it really?
Yeah, this is one of the covers. They're not cheap books at all.
And this Catwoman's pretty thick. And I don't know what it was, dude, but when I was younger, I really loved I loved how these two were. They're like holograms.
The lenticular or whatever, where they look like have
Yeah,
lines in it and they
but
change.
I was missing one, I think. I got 2 and 3, so I'm trying to complete this. To at least get one
You can
through
get
3.
if I think I might actually have that. If I don't have it,
And,
then you can get it for like $2.
and I think that's the same thing with this one that's going on. I got I wanted to try and complete this set of these.
The Funeral for Friends.
Yeah.
I think I can probably get you a lot of those too.
Like I don't even care if they're not worth anything. I wanted to have that set.
It's a good step. Yeah, it's a good story.
Oh, that's
It's just so weird. When I was younger, man, there was so much to choose from, and
that was the Superman, right?
This week, Mom gave me allowance, so I was able to get this many. But then next week, I wasn't so good, so I can only get one. So I was missing out on some.
Oh my goodness! I literally have comics everywhere. So,
But yeah, I feel like most of the ones I want graded are really thick.
so I can tell you right now, the graphic novels are not worth getting graded. I would just go and buy you a slab.
Just like maybe a frame or something for it.
They have. I'll show you.
Like I don't mind that too. I don't mind the whole frame thing.
They have these. I'm gonna take this comic out, but well, let me get back to normal here. Where are we at? No, not that. There you go. So you see this frame right here?
Uh-huh.
It's kind of like a pop. It's magnets at the top. You drop it in, and it's magnets shut, and that just hangs up on the wall. These run like $25 or $25. This is probably what you should do.
Now, is that like an Amazon thing, or are you doing that through some other company?
I actually bought this at a local comic store, so I can look. I will look up to see if I can find what it is, what the company is, because they're the only ones I know that do the magnetic. But yeah, it just looks like a nice little comic. But that's what I would do on most of the ones you had, because I mean, I don't think trade paperbacks typically aren't worth anything. But if you're just wanting it to be displayed, that would be the route I would go. The other thing I've done.
All these comics I'm showing, I've never read. They went straight into protectors from the late 89, 88 to 95. Like none of these have even been, they were touched when I bought them, stuck in the sleeve, and that's that. I bought 2 of each of these. Each comic I've shown, I bought 2 of them and read them.
So Walmart has these frames. They're like floating frames. They're like $6.
That's pretty cool.
And I just put, I mean, that looks nice. And because the front is glass, but the back is plastic, so you can get thicker stuff because the back has give to it.
So now, if you take it out of this thing, it's not as protected or something. I don't like the way that you still see this in it.
Well, you could take that out of there, but I'm just not going to take it because I'm not sure yet. Because sometimes certain glass will grab onto the plastic and mess up.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't want to take it out of the. And I mean, this is Amazing 300. I mean, that's not a cheap comic by any means. This one's got some spine ticks. It's probably like an 8, maybe a 7.5.
There's the 3D one.
It ain't worth as much as mine.
I don't think
No,
I
it's not.
Well, it's not.
Not even kinda, but it does look nice.
What,
Same one, 300, eh?
What?
what's making yours more than his?
Mine's the original.
Oh, it's the original.
That's the original,
Gotcha.
and I think it runs in this condition. It probably runs about $500.
What is that? Kind of like this one you were showing? How you had the anniversary one?
Yeah, that's what he's basically got the reprint,
Yeah.
the True Believer reprint. That's something you got to be careful about if you're new too, because there's a lot of reprints, facsimiles. Umpty Scratch sold one for pretty cheap. Can I have that? Can you sell it to me for pretty cheap? I'll give you like 10, 15 dollars. Oh, here's one of my favorite covers. It's the Captain America Annual 8, Cap versus Wolverine. Best thing about this book is the cover because the inside ain't very good. So yeah, I'm basically going to be starting like on my channel starting probably tomorrow. Well, I'm actually going to do it tonight. I'm going to do it all at once, but I'm going to break it up into like things. He sold a 9 for $275. Okay, let me see. I've got to see how on crack you are because
I think all my Spider-Mans are fairly old. Like this is the only set of Spider-Mans I got.
so
I got that one.
Amazing Spider-Man 309 recently sold for $740.
That one. I never got into Spider-Man, but I do have a few.
Oh, I love Man Thing. Marvel Tales, those are reprints of other comics. I love the Vermin. He might be coming up important if he's end up in the movie. See, I'm a bad guy about Hobgoblin. I grab almost everything Hobgoblin.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a cool one.
And that's all she wrote for Spidey.
I have that one. I have 2 of those actually.
Now the Spider-Mans I see, the covers are amazing. Like compared to the ones that I was buying in the 90s, I mean, now there's some amazing covers.
That's awesome that you showed that to a friend.
What about this? What about this set, T-Roy? You think I can find the missing ones of this? It's Judge Dredd. I think
you can find Judge Dredd.
I think I'm only missing. I got 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. I need 3 and 1. But I really like them. Like the set.
Yeah, you can definitely find those, and they won't be that expensive. You might want to grab it now though because of their talk. They might doing another movie with what's his name. What's his name? Oh, I can't think of his name. Carl Urban, the one who did the first Judge Dredd movie. They're talking about bringing them back to do a second one. That always changes things.
Because I know my comic book store, you always hear them telling people, like when I'm looking at the pops, you always hear them telling people we accept no old comics at all.
Some people don't want to do
They
it.
don't want anything to do with any kind of comic that's not from that's not past 2020. You know what I
And
mean?
what's funny is those are the comic places I leave. I'll walk right in, ask where your old comics are, and they're like, "Oh, we don't have nothing. We just have current back issues." I'm like, "Well, you don't have a customer in me because I don't give a shit about nothing." Pardon my
Yeah.
language. I don't give a crap about none of that stuff. I mean, come on.
Hey, Mama J. Appreciate you stopping by. Hope you're doing awesome.
Oh, gosh, where is
I kind of like that frame you had. I hope my Walmart has those frames.
it? They do. They're
Oh,
just
glass ones, yeah.
And that was like, did it have a black border on it?
Yep.
Yeah,
Black frame.
Oh, yeah, I think that would look slick over in my area.
yeah. I don't know if we can see it.
Oh, yeah.
And then you can hang it sideways or upside down or what have you. But yeah, I would go that route personally. I wouldn't get none of the ones you showed us graded because I mean I say that I have a couple of books graded that probably aren't ever going to be worth nothing but I don't I graded them everything I had graded. I basically was because I want to get it up on the wall and I don't want to put it in like I said these get costly too. Like almost costs as much to grade it to get one of those. So I was like, and like I said, these aren't proven, so I'm kind of
Yeah.
iffy about that. So I get them CGC graded, and then they're protected from the sun and everything else, and then I can actually put them against the wall. So everything I'm getting graded is basically more for looks than for value. I mean, no, don't get me wrong. Everything I got graded has value, but it's all stuff that like are special to me. Yeah, quick draw. We have places like quick draw said they only want the older comics. They don't give a crap. Like you bring in new comics, we do it. We pay it by the issue, like 25 cents an issue, or whatever. But like the older stuff, they'll do per issue. They'll literally look them all up.
Well, yeah, 'cause our place, I mean, they don't have anything. Rarely they get anything new. Like they're not even affiliated, so they can't do the like free comic book day and stuff like that, just because they've had so many issues with it. Like we don't want to sit here and buy so many issues of the newest stuff because it's not going off the shelf. That's not the market out by us.
Well, as of right now, I got a long box and a half of comics that I'm gonna probably put on Facebook Marketplace, put them for like $3 for $1 or something like that. And some of them do have value. There's nothing I collect. And I was trying to get bulk initially just to kind of because when you buy in bulk from people or trading for bulk, you're gonna get a lot of junk filler, but at the same time you'll get some comics that you paid more for the individual comic than you did for like the whole bulk thing of it. So Reef, did you see what my comic collection looks like now? Did I show you? Were you here?
Yeah. Yeah.
Terrible. And one unexpected price I don't think people realize is bags and boards.
Oh yeah.
100 bags and boards are only about almost $40. So when you get into thousands of comics, that's a lot of money. That adds up quick.
Oh, yeah.
What's up, Dead Zone Citizen?
What's up, Dead Zone?
What's up? But especially if you wait till last minute and you buy it at the store, then it's $1.
So I'll show you something that makes me mad, aggravates me about my local comic shop. So this is Uncanny X-Men #1 variant cover. J. Scott Campbell. He signed it right there. Comes with a COA and it comes sealed. You see right there.
Is that like
They
shrink
put
wrap?
the what?
Is
No,
that
it's
like a
not.
shrink wrap?
It's just a comic bag and board that they've.
Oh,
But the comic shop put the sticker right on this bag and board. So there's no way I can't switch bags and boards because then I'd have to take this thing off. And I can't really clean it either because it's aggravating me. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do about it. But yeah, it's a certificate. It comes with a certificate authentication. I'm thinking about going ahead and maybe sending this in to CGC. That way they can. I won't have to. It'll be authenticated through them. I won't need that.
yeah, let them break the seal, but
Quick draw and get free bags and boards. I'll take 1,000. Send them my way.
yeah, I was happy when I found this release. The newer one, but
I love that.
I was like,
Young.
yep, I was like, oh, I got the shirt. Now I got the comic to match.
Yeah, I have a bunch of Scotty Young stuff. I'm gonna try. There's one I thought you would like. I know. Let me find it.
After that, and I found, what was it? I gotta go see if the comic shop still has it. It didn't quite look like a Venomized Cap. It looked more like a Venomized, like Punisher or something like that, where it's him on a motorcycle. So I was like, eventually I'm gonna go back and pick it up.
You might like that one. Venomized Lethal Protector with Silver Sable on the cover.
Oh, that's awesome.
Variant cover. And then this Mary Jane Carnageized Virgin cover.
See, that's one thing I don't have. I don't have any Virgin covers.
I paid $6 for that. Yeah.
See, like if I go to like our local comic shop, I think it's usually about 8 or 10 for it's like $1 or $2 upcharge for variants, and then I never get there in time to see the Virgin for the most part. I think I have one recent Virgin. This one, yeah. This is a Lethal Protector 1.
See, I thought this was weird. This is that's nice. Is that Alex Ross?
I believe so. This is a newer one they just dropped.
See, look at this X-Men comic. Why in the heck is Venom and Spider-Man on the cover of X-Men? I don't understand.
Yeah.
This is probably my favorite Scotty Young cover that I've found so far. This is pretty much what made me fall in love with the dude. It's the Deadpool Secret Wars. You got the Hulk underneath there trying to hold up the mountain, and Deadpool's up, jumping up and down on it. That's hilarious. See, I got this Extreme Venom Verse one. That's Riot. That's it. I got as far as Venom goes. I did pick up Lethal Protector #1, the original one, for $12 at our local store.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Let me see if I can find it. It's in good. It has one thing in it.
So like mine has one, but it's kind of. Which I'm surprised that it got as high as it did, because mine's got one speck on the hollow foil where it's missing. And it's got one little puncture on the bottom.
What the heck? People don't ever get too many comics.
Yeah, because like I think ours is, I think it's, if you get a Lethal Protector 1, like the original, I think it starts off at about $30.
Yeah, I found it for $12. I thought that was extremely good price, a good deal. But I cannot find it now. It's somewhere in this massive lot.
Yeah, because I gotta see which one I'm missing. There's one. They got a bunch of the re-releases and artwork redone on them, but
I found this guy in a dollar bin. I can't believe it's worth more. But this is the Web of Spider-Man. That's a 3D holographic thing. You can like set it down and shine light on it, and it almost looks like it pops up. I thought that was amazing.
yeah, for $1.
Yeah, for $1.
Yeah, because I have the what are they? Spider-Man. The Amazing Spider-Mans. There's like 3 different colored ones, or 4 different. There's red, green, blue, black.
See, I picked up the second Lethal Protector for $1. I
There's
can't find
2.
where the first one is.
I think this is, yeah, it's March, April is 3. And I got 4. I think the only one I think I'm still missing 5 and 6 of the original.
I got something for Reef. There you go, Reef. Pretty cool Batman cover.
Oh wow!
Say, Reef, did you say you had the death of was that the death of Superman comic of the graphic novel?
Yes.
That guy was here.
That's what I'm saying. I couldn't get these signed by anybody to at least up the price.
I actually got to meet the actual art with one of the head guys for it. He signed it and everything. It was like $5 to sign it.
Because that's what I'm doing with. I'm taking a different route on the whole Funko thing, man. With my bulk Funko, like if I have the Lost Boys or something and they're worth nothing, I'm getting them signed, dude. Like all these ones that aren't worth anything, I'm just gonna try and get them signed. All my Stranger Things pops, stuff like that.
Yeah,
that's, nice. That's like the Robins I got.
Yeah.
I really like how those look.
So that one is apparently a more rare version because it's gold.
Oh yeah, that was in your video,
right?
Yeah. And then you got the silver one.
Yeah, I really like those, Trent.
I think the only one I'm missing is the blue. I think there's a blue and a black one that I don't have. I think those are the more expensive ones.
See that con I missed that was in Orlando. It's there like every other month, and all they have is comic book signers and voice actors. That's it.
Yeah, so here's the green one.
Yeah, I like that.
I have that one. I just picked up the Amazing Spider-Man one. Where's it at? Where's my amazing? There it is.
Or maybe, dang, Mama J, maybe that's where I seen that from. Was that wasn't in your video? I think it was in Chase's video. That evil Ernie.
Well, shoot, I don't know what I did with my Amazing Spider-Man either. Yeah, I just got the one that has like the first Spider-Man 2099 in it. It's like a hot book right now.
Hey, Sharon. Hope you're doing well.
Like in our local shop, I know Animal, was it Max comic? Um, illustrator for that actually wrote this story because I was like, I gotta find something that he did, and I think he did mainly DC. But when I found out he wrote this story, I had him sign it. I had to go online and find it, and I think it shipped from Australia, and it still only took like a week to get here. I thought it was funny. I was going through our shop and found the death of Captain America,
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
and then shortly after, Captain America Reborn.
Born.
I was like, well, I gotta get both. Can't let them both just sit there.
There you go, Reef.
Oh yeah.
Robin 2. Holographic.
I think I got some Robin 2s. No, I got Robin 3s. That's what those were.
So anybody in the comments actually collects comics? What do you guys use? What do you use to keep track of your comics? I'm kind of curious because I've been using Comics Price Guide, but people are saying there's better ones out there. So
Put a link in chat if you have one. Because I damn sure wouldn't mind going through it one day and adding some price stickers on these. Just so I know.
see, like I didn't realize this. This comic, it's in rough shape, but I was watching someone else's video. You put it in a different bag and board. And the guy's like, "Oh, I have this old Valiant comic, and it's the second printing. It's worth pretty good money." And this is the first printing of it. It's the Solar Man and Alan. It's a total black out cover. Freaking, it's pretty awesome. I mean, it's totally black. There's nothing there.
It's just a black cover?
Just a black cover. But it goes for like 40
bucks.
bucks.
Man, that's like a die-cast Chase Funko right there.
Right? But I was like, that's 40 bucks. I didn't think none of the Valiant stuff was worth anything. I'm glad I watched that video, though. Hopefully, I've got somebody buying this one finally. It's Gambit. It's Channing Tatum.
Well, yeah, these are newer ones, but I had to get them just because of me and Ryan's little outfits we got.
Oh, that's I seen that and almost picked it up, but I didn't.
And then there's the variant to go with it.
CLZ Comics.
What about these weird things? Like the Excaliburs.
That Mojo Mayhem. That's a one shot.
I got like about 30 of these, and these Camelots. I got like about 30 of these.
There are some Excalibur that have some key issue things happen on them, but I don't know. I've never heard that Camelot 3000. See you later, Sharon.
Later, Sharon. Appreciate you stopping in.
But yeah, my problem is
Everyone, Sharon. And I think I got most of it, but in Ultimate Spider-Man, I got issue 33 through 38, which I think is the whole storyline with Venom in it. So I'll say 33 was the first one in Ultimate for him to come in. I'd have to double check. I think I was at one shop and they had most of these.
I got a bunch of these too. These Dark Horse Present things.
Some of those are valuable.
I got a whole bunch of them. Never
If you go
been
to a cube
opened up.
collector, you can find out.
Got a bunch of old Doctor Stranges.
Here's a cover for you, Reef. City of Bane. Got
I
Batman.
was just thinking of that Spawn. I got a Nighthawk that was like, I don't know if it was introducing Spawn or. Yeah, it's almost like it's introducing Spawn. I don't have many X-Men. I got some X Factors and
So I just have some really old reprints of an X-Men comic. I think
Quick
back
draw.
when they were minis.
Quick draw. I have all my comics on a spreadsheet right now. Well, not all of them. I used to have them all, but now I've gotten out of control. Oh yeah, some of those sometimes have some value because people want them just because they can't afford the original.
Yeah, I think these were all based on the mini ones, weren't they? Yeah. I only got two of them because they were just kind of. I was buying a bunch of comics and the guy just was like, "Oh, just take them." Yeah, because they're reprints of Avengers #1 from '63, and then giant size X-Men #1 from '75.
I like this Wolverine cover. I like anything black and white.
Yeah, I do like the way they do negative space on a lot of the black and white covers.
So my favorite, mostly black and white with a little bit of red.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. They have a Venom bust statue that is freaking amazing at our local comic shop. It looks like his tongue's wet and everything.
Oh, yes, I've only seen one at like FYE. I was like, eh.
This is that
$40.
blacklight one I was telling you about. I thought he was blacklight. I never looked at it. He looks pretty crazy though.
Yeah,
He might be blacklight.
it's like
Oh shit. Turn on them black lights. Negative. Oh yeah. A little bit. Not enough. Not enough.
yeah, this Venom. Let me see. I'll just show you guys.
Got some nymph, man. Why about that?
See how it looks like his mouth's wet? It's only $1,500.
Oh, only?
Yeah, hook that up. $1,500.
When they gonna send the rest of the body for 1,500?
You have to
Or
buy
is it gonna be like separate? It's like buying those giant anime statues.
Like I only
So
got
there's what?
2 Ghost Riders. That's it.
I've been looking for the Ghost Rider cover that's glow in the dark, where it's just his head.
We got that one. I mean, I like them. I just never really got into buying them.
I think I found was a Lethal Protector. I think they have a glow in the dark variant edition. And I saw that one day and I was like, oh, that's cool. And the next day I found out how expensive it was. And I was like, I should have just bought it. Because the guy wanted like 30, 40 bucks for it.
Hey,
Really like
Christina.
this. I really like this cover. The Batman Poison Ivy, how it's black and white. Yeah, I like the black and white ones. That one. This is another black and white.
So T-Roy, what's the main difference that you've seen between the two big graders?
Hey, Christina.
CBCS.
Appreciate you stopping by.
Yeah.
Hope you're doing
CBC.
awesome.
Well, let me find a CGC. Okay. Main thing is, well, CBCS is located right here in Texas, so I can actually drive over there and drop stuff off if I wanted to. But the labels, for one, I like the little hologram on the CGC. How much more clear it is, what it is. I mean, it's just a better presentation. Overall, I mean, they are almost exactly the same in some aspects, but I just think the CGC is more clear and crisp.
Do you feel the grading's the same?
No.
No, okay.
CBCS typically is nicer. They typically give better grades. That's why most places around here, anyways, they knock off 10% of the value if it's CBCS compared to CGC. So if they're saying a CGC is at 9.8, it's like $400. They'll say CBCS and the same thing will be like $360.
Okay. So now it's pretty much the same thing as with cards and whatnot.
Yeah.
You got different people that, hey, if I want a top-notch card, I want a Beckett Black Label. Personally, that's what I would want.
Well, I mean, just look. I mean, look at the top of this. Okay. It's kind of. I mean, it's just kind of plain. It's not really. There's nothing like amazing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Then when you look at these, you got the hologram. It's you can clearly see what the grade is. It says everything real more clear. I mean, it looks better.
Yeah, because that's why I made sure that mine was a CGC. Because to me, they seemed more, I don't know, not reputable, but they seemed, because now I'm seeing like all these other companies out there, and I'm like, I've never heard of you, just like all these companies that do there's probably now 1,000 plus authenticating companies that
Well, I can tell you
who
guys right
knows what's
now,
real.
a little PSA for everybody in the group who's watching, who just collect comics. A new thing is people are doing, on especially on high grades, they're popping the cases somehow. And they're sliding in a worst grade book into the case and then resubmitting the other book back in. So that they'll end up selling a junk like a 8.0, a 998 or whatever to some unsuspecting person. And they get it and it's like, wait a second, this looks like it's been tampered with. I mean, and then they send in the other one and they get it back at 9.8 and they send it again. So that's just something to be aware of when you are dealing with slabs. Check it over, make sure there should be no weird marks whatsoever. Definitely no tape on it.
Oh,
And
you got
yeah,
me
sit there and
freaking out.
look. I don't know if you can tell the difference, but like look how thick that one is compared to this one. So like the ones you were looking at, Reef, you would be getting something like this. See how different, how much thicker it is? Because that's a
Right.
big, thick book. I mean, that's a big, thick book.
Yeah.
And that will be going home to somebody one day if I ever get to 500.
Got the TMNT cover.
Yeah, the Kevin Eastman signature one, 9.6 signature series.
Yeah, I've debated on getting more of the Last Ronin comics, but
I have 3 right now.
I only have 2 right now. I have 2 left. I had more, but I gifted some away, and because I just wasn't sure if I wanted to do it. There was a guy, Gavin Scott or Gavin Smith. Gavin Smith. I got his, was it in-store exclusive or retailer exclusive?
So my last Ronin, I have this one, which is the signature series Lost Years, number 2. It's got Kevin Eastman doodle on it. But then of the original thing, I have that one. It's a Virgin of the last issue, the number 5. And then this is the retailer incentive of issue number 1.
Yeah, see, I almost bought the Virgin copies because I think these are both from number 1. So this is they're both by him. Not sure what issue. I think it's still number 1. There's one of his. And then you have the other one with all the little ghost versions in the back. I didn't quite feel like spending over $100 to get the Virgin copies and all that, but
Well, I got this one. I paid $30 for this one. And then this one I paid $2 for.
Would you get a slab signed, or is that like pointless?
No, well,
Like, would you rather just get the book signed, or?
yeah, just get the book signed like that. That's what the
But
yellow.
I mean, if you had something in a slab that you wanted signed, would you do that?
I'd crack the slab.
You
and
crack
have
the
them sign
slab?
it. Yeah.
because you look at it, is you're gonna have somebody sign that. That's gonna smudge as they're signing it because it's all that same plastic acrylic,
Right.
and there's a greater chance of art in the midst of handling it. If you're touching that, over time you can wear that off.
Shit, I just bought some expensive paint pens. I didn't think you were able to smudge.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Somebody will touch while still super wet. Yeah, that, and I don't know where the rest of mine are, but go to your comic store or whatever, and I like getting the
Boxes.
boxes. Yeah, And
Big
there's
draw.
like 5 or 6 more that I
This
want to
is
get.
indeed the Marauders cameo that we're giving away.
That's a comic book box?
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I think they sell for, I think my shop has, depending on what time they are, for like $12, $15.
I just got these. Oh. Cool.
See, I really like these cloth ones up there.
Pretty tough.
Yeah, anybody in the chat hasn't went over and watched that video about the giveaway, I'm going to be doing that probably Wednesday, if not Friday of this week. So you got until then to get your name in. Hashtag right, hashtag wrong.
Speaking of hashtag wrong, these tick me off.
Get an extra spot in one of my races if you write wrong.
That's messed up, Reef.
Let's see how many wrongs we can get, chat.
Yeah, so I went and got this one from Hot Topic. It was, what, $15, $16? My Meyer has them
For 12.
for 12. And I was like, all right, well, why was there only 2 turtles? Because there's, in a full display case, there's 2 of the Christmas story, or the Christmas one. Then there's like 6 or 8 of the Jurassic Park, and then there's 2 turtles.
Are those things sealed in any way?
Yes.
Okay.
They're just little.
'Cause everyone I see opening them up on their channels, it's like they're just. So I'm guessing.
Yeah, I mean it's like kind of like a soda. They just got their little cling wrap that you just open it from right there,
You're not going
and
to
then you open it like a pizza. Well, this one's damaged, so I might as well.
Yeah, open it. Let's see it.
Open it.
Because I want a sealed one, but I didn't realize that this one had a. It's not big, but it's got a little.
Oh yeah.
Rip right there.
That bothered me.
There's another one, and I doubt anybody's gonna get them. So. Yeah, so it's just like a soda where it's kind of got cling wrap around it. So there it is. The Chase. I think he's holding his sword. So.
Now you opened one of these up already?
Yep, I got the common.
Come on, Chase.
This is thing I hate is that it's already fallen out. I can feel it. Oh. And nope, just the common.
Ooh.
So I'll probably go back and get the other one, keep it sealed. These are like the pins, where I want to say if they're, what, chances are like 1 in like 16 or so, if not higher.
For the Chase?
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
Because I don't think they're selling them in cases. I think they're selling them in the, I'm assuming probably the retail boxes, where there's not a full set of them.
Yeah, I think I'm going to keep mine sealed.
So I'll go back and I'll go get the other one and leave it sealed. I don't like them. They just feel so odd. And it just doesn't, like, it's like this one. It's got a squishy head. It feels like a toy you would get from, but he's take it apart.
Damn, they're turning into Mr. Potato Head Factory.
Pretty much. Sure, if I tried hard enough, his head would just slide right off. Yeah,
Yeah, those probably won't last long.
No. But who knows? I mean, I almost thought this was the replacement for golds, but it's like in between a gold figure and a soda, and almost a mystery mini. It's like a taller version of a mystery mini. 0 for 2.
Yeah, I never got into the golds.
I
really wanted to get the Jimi Hendrix, but I'm like, dang man, I just something about him, man. I just didn't want to get into it.
Yeah, I want to say I got a couple. I think the only ones I have is I got 2 or 3 of the Aaron Rodgers ones. I think I might have 2 of his regular golds, and then I got 1 of his was it 12 or 18-inch golds?
Yeah, I got
But that was
I got a big gold. Someone horror fiend gave it to me as a giveaway. Got that big old glass of milk right there.
Dang, that's huge.
yeah.
He's heavy too, man. Real heavy.
Yeah, I just really wasn't that big of a fan of them. I mean, I don't know what they were going for with them.
I wanted to get the Slash too, quick draw.
See, I found the Slash and we found the Slash Chase multiple times. Where he's got Slash has got the skull. That's his Chase.
I would have loved to have that.
Well, I'll go check because last time I was at our comic shop, they had it, and they just priced them like $2 more than the comic.
Huh?
I think he was like $16.
Because those don't really have piece counts, do they?
I don't
No,
think
they're
they do.
unlimited.
Oh my goodness.
So all 3 of them come with skull faces.
Do they?
They're chases. So there's 3 chases?
Well, I think you'd have all 3 members probably have a Chase with the skulls.
Oh, that's what she meant. Okay. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, $12 for 12-inch Jimi Hendrix gold on Amazon.
Yeah, that's pretty cheap. I might get it because I got a little Jimi Hendrix section going on.
I think they got more Jimi Hendrix coming out.
Wasn't there a blacklight one that looked like a gold? I think there is, man. It was on funko.com.
I think there may have been a black, or it wasn't the soda. They might have had a blacklight gold. That might have been like a con exclusive or something.
No, it wasn't a Funko. It was some other kind of figure. But it was from Funko, for sure. I have to look. Especially if he's saying that one is... Oh, you have the blacklight one, Mama J? Is that a gold?
I know he's got like 2 or 3.
It is the gold. Yeah, she said it is the gold. Well, I'm going for that one.
Just waiting for they got to do like a rock or music Funko mini calendar. They might as well. They got the Halloween one done. They got what in stores? I've seen the 13 days Halloween. I've seen the 3 Christmas ones, which is what I think it's DC, Pokemon. I can't remember what the other one is. But they're all out there, and they're what, like $60 for the Christmas ones now. They're getting a little crazy with the pricing.
What cracks me up is sometimes they some of that stuff goes on clearance and some of it don't. It don't make no sense to me.
Yeah, you know the blacklight clowns.
GameStop ones.
The box from GameStop, they sent me an email and it was like 30% off. Plus, I had like $10 credit. No, it was 50% off, and I had $10 credit, so I could have got it like over half off if I got it a week ago to oppose the pre-ordering it.
Yep.
But I didn't think it would do that. You know, some of them boxes don't do that. A lot of the Star Wars ones do. Like you see every GameStop with tons of the Star Wars boxes. But I didn't think Black Light Clowns were going to do that.
Well, I think it's because probably they had so many still in stock. Because like I'll still go to stores and I'll find it sitting there, and I think the point that it's if you're going to a GameStop and you have $70 to spend, usually you're probably going to buy some sort of video game. You're not sitting there buying a $70 pop.
Quick draw. My favorite variant cover is that Deadpool Secret Wars that I showed. This one. My favorite variant. I just love it.
I don't have one, man.
Reef don't have enough variants to know which one's his favorite.
Yep.
I'll get back to you on that.
So Blessed is trying to decide which is.
Yeah. Which Venom variant do I like the best?
We're looking to make sure I don't have any other ones that I like.
I mean, I do love my Scotty Young, but I think when I first was getting back into comics, I was taking an extra long trip back from the hospital and kind of just sightseeing, seeing up there, went to a comic store and found this Carnage, Black, White, and Blood. And it's just something about that just... You got the red of Carnage and you got the white of Venom.
Yeah, kind of cool. Very simple colors.
Yeah.
Okay, quick draw. What's your favorite variant? You gotta let us know. Send a link to a picture of it.
You'll go find like, oh, what's the top 5 most expensive variants? Oh, this one is sitting over here.
I have 20 copies of it. I don't have to. I'll never be able to prove that I do or not have it.
But yeah, I know there's been a couple of what was it? Because our local comic shop will post when they get new stuff in, and there's a new, I think it's a Carnage. What is it? It's a Carnage slash Spider Girl or Gwen that came out, and those had some really nice covers.
Chat went quiet.
Oh, waiting on quick draw.
What? Wait,
Oh, waiting on quick draw.
Yeah, what's up? Quick draw. What's their favorite variant?
Let's hear it, pal.
I was trying to think where I put that. I got another one of the Blacklight Batman comics. I can't remember where I put it.
Did you send me my sticker yet?
I haven't sent anything yet.
Come on, man.
Man, it's middle of the month,
Oh,
beginning of the month.
Reed, your stuff should be there tomorrow.
See, now that's what I'm fucking talking about right there.
I mean, it took me like almost a month to send it to you,
Fix
but
some
it's
lessons,
there tomorrow.
Roy.
I'm not rich like these other people.
Hey,
Nobody's rich.
I am
Nobody's
far
rich.
from rich. I'm at the
You
verge
wanna
of
talk rich? Let's talk about the guy who just showed thousands of comics on his floor.
That's comics. That's not dollars. I can't go and say, "Hey, I need this shipped. Here's a Spawn number 2." And they're like, "Oh,
Hey,
okay."
I almost had to sell some feet pics to get that box mailed out.
So what is this middle of the month stuff you're talking about?
I only gets paid once a month.
I get paid at the beginning of the month, so typically by the 5th, I'm broke.
I didn't think a sticker cost anything.
Well, I don't have any. That's what I'm saying. I don't have no.
Oh, you don't have any stickers.
Well, I got to order some stickers, and then I will.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've got to make up a new sticker too. Anyways, I'm trying to think of what it's going to look like. I don't know yet. I'm not as clever as some of you guys are with your stickers.
Just keep busting ideas out, dude. Maybe some of them will flow together or something. But yeah, write it down. Keep thinking of different ideas. Something will eventually come up.
Yeah, I still got to finalize and eventually get the kids all want a sticker, so they all get their own sticker.
Well,
that'll be a nice limited run.
I wanted to do one like with me and my pop myself, and then one with and having like a variant where it's on top on a comic book cover. Since those are my two things right now, comics and Funko.
I kind of looked at doing something like that because I had the one where it was just me, and then I did one as me inside the Blacklight Venom, but it doesn't quite work out. You can't really see a whole lot of the pot. So then I just did one where I got Mikey's just his mask on.
I got 2 new Reef ones, and I have to get. I definitely have to get more of them holographic NFO stickers. Because I got 50 of them to try it out. And I thought they looked pretty good.
Okay, Quick Draw says his is Rogue and Gambit number 3 into the Spider-Verse variant.
He had me at Gambit.
That's that right there. That's the correct one, Quick Draw? Kind of different. It's kind of... see, I got it right first try. Anyways, well, guys, we've been going on for like an hour and a half, and I do gotta go eat dinner. So blessed. We got anything going on this week?
This week, no. We are just in the midst of the move, so all our money and time's kind of tied up to getting this situated as best we can. So,
Reef, yourself, anything going on?
I've just been closing my eyes and pointing my finger at the list and seeing which one's next. Pretty much. I mean, I was gonna do a couple videos, and then I just got sidetracked and started doing more 8 mode light up customs. I did these two last night. But yeah, man, I get sidetracked more than anybody.
She's cool.
Very bright.
Yeah.
I liked how her head came out, like it's so bright. And that one. Did him.
I gotta say, I prefer the Captain Marvel.
I thought they came out really nice.
They both came out nice, but the Captain Marvel, I
Oh.
don't I feel like it's like her when she's shooting through the skies type stuff. This looks really cool.
Yeah, when she's using all her photon blasts and stuff like that.
Like I was satisfied enough. Like that trooper I did for you, man. Like I really like how that turned out.
That guy
I need to
back there-
find more. I need to find more of those. But yeah, just sidetracked doing different things. Like today, I went live on Call of Duty, and it was just spur of the moment. So that's pretty much me this week. Spur of the moment kind of stuff.
Well, this week on me, I'm gonna be doing a bunch of basically some comic videos. I'm basically going through and alphabetizing. I'm gonna just grab a stack, show them off, and do the next one. I'm gonna probably do like 3 in a row. So I'll be wearing the same clothes. It'll be all filmed one time. I'm not wearing the same clothes multiple days. And I'm gonna be giving away that X-Men comic.
Hey, remember too, man. You're fighting to get to that 500. If you're doing them comic videos, do a short on a couple of them too, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm telling you guys, anybody who wants that signed turtle comic, wherever I put it. Where did I put it?
Oh, I'm in there.
Oh, here it is. Anybody wants to get a chance at this, once I hit 500 and I stabilize at 500, just let you know, because I'm not going to get to 500 and 2 days later be back at 490 because a bunch of people dropped off. So I got to stabilize there for a couple days. This is going to be going out to somebody. Everybody wants a slab with Kevin Eastman's signature. Who knows? 100, and it's limited.
I'd just be happy with a turtle slab because I think I only have 4 turtle comics, and I'm a turtle fan. It's weird.
So I tried getting a couple of the crossover ones, but trying to find them at our local shop. I get some of the newer stuff, but nothing of the older stuff that comes out. But there's a couple of people on Whatnot that I watch that do slabs and comics and stuff like that. That if I had the money, I'd be buying. But
I think it's almost more fun to find the comic yourself. I mean, if you can find a $30, $40 slab, that's
Yeah.
awesome. Grab it because it's cost that much anyways if it's something that you want. But if it's like a higher dollar, find it in the raw. Grade it yourself. It's almost fun just to wait to see how good it's gonna come back.
Yeah, I still want to do that with some cards too. Just the experience.
I can tell you right now, I can't tell you. I've seen my grades of the 5 I sent in. They're supposed to be in this week, and I'm very, very happy with what I got. So
That's cool.
I'll be showing those off. But like I said, it was fun because I was like, I can be honest with you, I'm not that great at grading. I can look at a comic and say, well, this is decent, not nice shape. I can't tell you, oh, it's a 9.8 or a 9.6 or 9.4 or whatever. I don't do that. Plus, all of the ones I sent in, I had pressed by them, so I don't know how much that changes it sometimes. So, but that's it, guys. We're gonna get out of here. We thank everybody who showed up. I know I was supposed to do a giveaway this week, but I will be doing a giveaway on our next live because what I was going to give away didn't come in. So hopefully it's going to be in the mail. So I thought it was supposed to be here yesterday, but it says it's at the post office. So I don't know. It was supposed to be shipped by UPS. I've ordered a bunch of stuff, and it's one of the things that's in there. So I was like, okay. I ordered it at UPS for some reason. Now the United States Postal Service has it. So I don't know what's going on.
That's what my NFTs do. My NFTs every time come on Friday by the UPS and they give it to the mail company, my post office, and I can't get it until Monday.
That's stupid. But anyways, so look forward to that for next week. Next week is whose turn is it?
Pop
I
out.
think Pop Out's taking.
Okay. Pop House. Okay. So hopefully he'll get the stuff out. Be looking out for that, guys. And until next time, you guys, NFO's here for you guys.
Stay
Funko,
awesome.
comics, whatever. Peace.
Appreciate it, chat.
We are out.